Hey guys, some people were asking for a little bit of help on the homework, so absolutely, I will definitely do that. Let's take a look at number 9 here, this rectangular prism right here. So let me just draw it. Let's see. We've got it like this. This is pretty much like the one we built in class together, right? So we had 10 yards here, 4 yards here, and 5 yards here. Okay? So this kind of goes back and down and across, and there's essentially your box. Okay, I know I didn't draw it as good, but here it is. It's right. It's number 9. Okay, 10 by 4 by 5. All right. So our surface area we said was 2 big B plus P times H, where big B is the area of the base of the prism. Okay, big B is not just base like an edge. Like if you were to go back old school to just looking at a rectangle, a lot of teachers probably showed it to you like this. You have your base and your height. But we always used a little b back then. When I say big B, I'm talking about the area of the base. Okay? And when I say P, I'm talking about the perimeter of the base of the prism. And then when I talk about height, I'm talking about height of the prism. So yeah, technically this is the height here for this rectangle. Oops, don't need that. Technically this is the height of the rectangle, sure, but in this case I would need the height of the actual prism itself. Now, depending on how you want to look at this prism will determine what you want to be your base, your big B, and then that's what you're going to focus on for big B and for P. Okay? So I'm sure most of us are looking at this saying, okay, I want the bottom to be my base. Alright, that's fine. So then the surface area would be 2 times the area of the bottom, which in this case is 10 by 4, so that's 40, plus the perimeter of the bottom, 10, 4, 10, 4. Okay? Oh gosh, I really drew that bad, huh? Here, let me draw it a little better. How about this? Is that a little better? Not great, but a little better. Let's see. I should have used pencil, right? Alright, so 10, 4, and 5. It doesn't really change the values, it just looks a little bit better. Alright, so 2 times big B is 40, 10 by 4. What's the perimeter of our base? 10, 4, 10, and 4. So what's that, 28? And that's times the height. So this is going to be 80 plus 28 times the height. Well, if I make the base the 10 by 4 part, well then my height is going to be 5 times 5. So that's going to be 80 plus, what's that, 140? So 220, and that's going to be square yards. Okay? So that's how I would expect most of you to do that particular type of problem. But what I also want to show you just as an example is, what if somebody else looked at this and said, you know what, I don't want the bottom to be the base, I want the front to be the base. Maybe you're imagining this as a box that got pushed over. Okay? So let's say you want this to be your base. Alright, let's try it. Surface area is 2 big B, so 5 by 10, that's 50, plus the perimeter, 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10, right? So that's 30, times the height. Now here's where most people mess up. A lot of people think that the height is always going to be this way. But technically, if you're making this the base, wouldn't the height have to be 4? Oh, really? Hang on. Okay. Wouldn't the height have to be 4? Think about it again. If this is the base, if this box was tilted up like this, where that was on the bottom, wouldn't the height actually be here? I know it's weird to have a height that doesn't go up and down, but technically that's what it is. The height is always perpendicular to the base. The height essentially connects the two bases for your prism. So it would be times 4. So that's 100 plus 120, which of course is 220, which makes sense because no matter what way you do it, the surface area doesn't change, no matter how you hold that box. Okay? So hopefully that helped. Let me know, of course, if you have any follow-up questions to that, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.